that Chris Jericho's 100% after that, what we saw at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, listen, I've shared the ring with Jericho many times over the years. He's awesome. And I say that, he's awesome and great at hiding injuries. He's very good at it. And I'm telling you, he's tough as hell, too. But I think Ricochet knows he's at 100%.
Right now, Ricochet coming out of the gates hot, landing a pair of drop kicks in now. Yeah, chops and kicks to the leg of Jericho. And immediately sending Jericho to the outside. Ricochet. Heavy pressure here in the early moments of this match.
Yeah, well, the thing is you have to stay on Chris Jericho. You cannot let up on him, especially in the early goings of the match. He's very crafty and shifty, and like I told you, he's extremely tough.
And now Ricochet takes flight, takes down Jericho. And Ricochet running shooting star press. Cover it, far leg is hooked. Jericho kicks out, and it's not often, Tony, that you see Jericho behind the 8-ball so quickly in a match.
Well, Ricochet is a talented guy. We all know that. And that's one of the things that makes this so confusing. I know he's got guys to watch his back, like Bishop Khan, like Toa Leona. They are two of the strongest and biggest in AEW. But Ricochet doesn't need that, proving right here that he can take matters into his own hands by himself.
And going back to that leg injury, you saw Ricochet kick the knee, and Jericho, his whole body buckled.
It did. You're right. And you can just see the amount of offense he put on that lower leg before he went to these chops to the chest. So he is definitely attacking and zoning in on that lower body.
The more Ricochet attacks the lower leg of Jericho, the more he inhibits Jericho's ability to hit the lion side, to sink in the walls of Jericho. And Jericho seems undaunted. Jericho from the top rope to the floor. How about that? And Jericho seemingly trying to wheel himself on in the face of... Well, okay. Whoa, taking the top rope. Jericho doing a little redecorating of the announce desk.
We'll take it from here. Move that out over to here. Please.
Jericho knee first. He on the top of the announce desk.
Just heard his knee, Chris's knee. Jericho then just driving into the top of the announce desk.
Ricochet, I'm not sure what he has in store for Jericho here, but it is, I'm sure, not good. Oh no, Jericho shakes up the legs. And turns Ricochet up.
The walls of Jericho being now filled with dust.
Oh man, Ricochet's in trouble here.
Well, he can take what he wants here, but this has no effect on the match.
Well, it does have effect on the match and effect on Ricochet's body, but I said it. He can't win the match on the desk.
And Jericho still gingerly making his way off the announce desk, but Ricochet, we had a great look at his face, Tony. He was in agony there.
Well, he was reaching out towards us like we could help him or something, but man,
You should have helped him. Why didn't you help him?
oh, for crying out loud, Taz.
I wanted to kick Jericho.
Why didn't you? He was over there close to you.
Oh, someone help me. This wire's all over.
Jericho now on the apron. Ricochet, though, lands high roundhouse kick. Kick to the spine now. Ricochet continuing to chop at Jericho. Sweeps out the legs. Jericho rough landing on the apron, and the rough landing continues. Jericho knee first into the steel steps as the action in our opening contest live on Dynamite continues.
Baseball is on TBS. All the music displays on a picture perfect.
Hey, AJ.
And the brightest stars will shine. MLB on TBS. Memories being made tonight.
Padres was Phillies Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern on TBS.
Great hours of live professional wrestling here on TBS and HBO Max. Ricochet and Chris Jericho battling it out with everyone. Battle from ringside, banned from ringside. After the battle of the Stadium Stampede match this past Sunday night. Double or Nothing Jericho. A much needed death rally drop around the apron.
Well, but Jericho's still holding on to his legs. I think each and every move that he executes here, Taz, is going to hurt Jericho as well.
Of course, because your legs are a big part of everything here. Death Valley Driver. Chris, and also Jericho landing on his knee in front of his shin. So, of course, Ricochet got the brunt of that, but Jericho was in a lot of pain because as we documented, his legs, the front of his quads, his knees are smashed up from Sunday in New York City.
What started Sunday at the Stadium Stampede match, Ricochet has continued by attacking the lower body of Jericho. But Jericho valiantly fighting his way back into this match. The fans here in Philadelphia making it clear who the favorites are. Jericho backs Ricochet to the ropes. Ricochet reverses. Jericho the shoulder tackle. A second. And a third, no. Ricochet ready for it, sends Jericho over the top of Jericho.
And he's going to go up again.
Savvy, Jericho, very savvy.
Double sledge, catching Ricochet right between the eyes. Jericho on the move, drives down Ricochet. Could be the prelude to the Lion Saw. No. With a back elbow. Great adaptation by Jericho. He heard the footsteps of Ricochet, Taz.
Definitely, yeah. Great counter of himself by Jericho. Oh, get him here.
Brainbuster, cover, Ricochet. Able to kick out.
Great execution of a brainbuster. Jericho has so many things he can do so well, so many offensive moves.
Well, when you've been wrestling 600 years, usually you know a lot of moves, right?
Well, I was going to say when you've been a veteran, but if you want to take 600 years, that's...
Jericho trying to line up Ricochet for the Judas effect.
Oh, Jericho, look at the Judas effect.
Drops the mat, takes himself out of the range.
Jericho's going to be... See, he knows. He knows what he's going to do. I think Ricochet should have got out of the ring, but it helped right there.
The fans love to chant bald at Ricochet, but that's a moment where Jericho's head of hair worked against him. Ricochet was able to wrench him into the outside, and then the drop kick sends Jericho crashing the floor once again.
Oh, God. Watch out.
Ricochet building up steam. Baby Suicida. Knocking Jericho back up the entrance ramp.
He's looking for the count out here, guys.
Yes, he is. He's instructing Aubrey Edwards to count him out, and you know what? He could win it, but, well, Jericho just...
Especially with Jericho having those issues with his legs and the pain he must be in. You can see a moment ago, I looked off the monitor and I looked at Jericho's face. He's in a lot of pain, but he's sucking it up.
Remember, whoever wins this match will have to do it on their own. Everyone is banned from ringside.
He's up to 7, I believe, the referee.
Ricochet over the top rope.
Amazing what Ricochet can do in midair. It's just his body control is unbelievable.
And the brainbuster on the outside. Ricochet
Wants to count out. That's what he's doing. That's why he's doing big stuff on the outside, Ricochet.
just as soon as it seemed like Jericho's about to make it back into the ring. Ricochet pouring more punishment on.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ricochet tried it yet again if he eyes Jericho getting his feet, which, as you can see, he's trying to again.
Referee is up to 6, and she is not slowing down. Jericho showing a lot of fortitude here.
Still laboring with that leg injury. Jericho he makes it. But Ricochet ready for Phoenix slash springboard 2. And Jericho able to kick out. I don't know how Jericho kicked out of that.
I think Ricochet would agree with you.
I gotta tip my cap to Jericho on that. That was an impressive kick out, especially the pain that he's having with his lower body right now.
Taz, as you mentioned, you competed against Jericho. He's somebody that miraculously has remained significantly injury-free throughout his career. He's super durable.
He is very durable. That's a good point.
But the time could be coming for Jericho as
Oh, Ricochet, look at this spewing gun.
Jericho dodges out of the way.
Oh, God, Ricochet's in trouble.
Another wall for Jericho.
Can he get the pressure with the injuries to his legs?
That's the question. That was a great question, Taz. Look at Ricochet maneuver.
Ricochet making a desperate reach for it. Jericho drives him towards the deep water. Oh, man. Jericho's sitting deep.
Trying to hit those knees.
It's indeed, but Ricochet, he hammered at the leg of Jericho, maneuvered to his own back, and look at this, continuing to punch at the knees, the injured legs of Jericho.
It's a great move by Jericho, as we know, but with injured knees, it's not that effective.
Jericho just running clothesline. I'm not sure, Taz, that he could have planted and pivoted to land that Judas effect.
Yeah, you might be right. Oh, roll up here.
Ricochet roll up, the stab, Jericho kicking out, and Ricochet right in the face of Aubrey Edwards. Whoa! Very nearly went to the referee with a low blow behind Aubrey Edwards' back. She never saw it. And Jericho down, Rico Salt, and Ricochet's gonna steal it. 2, 3.
Oh, man. It's got to be so tough to gather your thoughts, get yourself to be able to kick out after a low blow like that, gentlemen.
And that was a deep low blow. Ricochet really went to the low red district and not able to capture the victory. Man, I don't know what Ricochet's got to do here.
Well, Ricochet seems to be going to the high rank district now, going up to the very tippy top. Ricochet favors a shooting star press from this position. Can he hit it on Jericho? Going step first.
Oh, look at him, look at the 15 splash.
Ricochet.
An extra revolution.
Cold breaker.
Ricochet's turn to kick out.
Again, a great move, Taz, by Jericho, but again, the knees for the code breaker.
Absolutely. I don't know how, but Jericho is digging deep, and he's going for the Judas here, guys.
Judas effect.
Ricochet out. That's got to be it.
Oh, Jericho.
It's not to cover.
I think we all know what he wants to do here.
Instead, Jericho. 1, 2.
Yes!
The odds were stacked against Jericho. Yet he proved why he is one